Hello. You know when people say first week back at school, yay, I'm so pleased to have them back, we can have a routine. First week back at school and I'm making dinner at 10 to 6, which is probably not going to be ready for about another hour and a half. Routine? What routine? Anyway, nothing a shepherd's pie won't fix. So today's is a smorgasbord of headlines and thoughts and feels, because there's just so much going on that it's hard, well for me at least, to actually work out how I feel about who's saying what and who's, it feels like I'm on a washing machine spin cycle and everything in it is our screwed up country. So I read about Emily Thornberry. Now, it's a nice name, that's kind of like, oh, that's a cute name, Emily Thornberry. It's about the only nice thing about her. So she's going for the leadership contender. And again, we're not going for Deputy Prime Minister. So earlier video today, I said it was Deputy Prime Minister. No. It's being the Deputy Labour leader, which is not being the Deputy Labour Prime Minister. That's staying with David Lammy. So the Deputy Labour leader, God, I can't say that with teeth like this, is effectively the person, according to West Streeting, the person that gets everybody to vote for them. And they want Emily Thornberry or Bridget Phillipson. I mean, if you don't like Labour, that's a gift. If you do like Labour, that's a headache. So Emily Thornberry. Now, the reason I don't like Emily Thornberry is because she was very, very vindictive about VAT on education. Kids will just have to suck it up. So classes might be a bit bigger. Who cares? They can suck it up. She sent her child to a selective school out of postcode, out of catchment, and quite some way away in London. So well done, Emily. It's all right for you because you're not doing what we're having to do. So thanks, Em. Em is out for herself. So I don't like Emily. There's other reasons as well, but we haven't got all day. Bridget, obviously. Bridget, so lots of people are coming out going, I back Bridget because she's from a working class background. She understands what it's to be like to come from nothing. And I'm like, did she come from nothing? We know she didn't come from nothing. And was it really that bad? And she went to Oxford University. She's just bitter and spiteful. And she's one of the only ones in the Labour government where there is no redeeming feature. And I don't say that lightly. I absolutely mean it. But she's just not nice. There's nothing about Bridget Phillipson that makes you want to put your child's safety and education in her hands. I mean, I wouldn't let her babysit my kids, let alone work out their education. So I feel like she wouldn't get my vote based on that alone. Not that she really wants my vote, it's nothing to do with me. But I am really over the Labour government talking about working class. None of them are working class. They're all MPs. They're all on 90 odd grand. They're sitting in Parliament, cocking up our lives and being smug about it. So none of them are working class. They don't honestly have any connection with you or I, and they don't want to have any connection with you or I. What they want to do is spew their Labour Party crap. So get on with it. Go, Emily. Go, Bridget. If it is Bridge, I feel like it could end well for those of us that don't necessarily support Labour. And there we go. Everyone can go, you're saying right wing, whatever, don't care. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I've got this thing about dimming the sun, which I knew nothing about until a few months ago when I read about it and was like, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. Don't be so stupid. Well, not stupid, but you know what I mean. And then the vapor trails. I was like, oh, get over yourselves. It's not real. Oh, it is real. It really is real. So I then read about it and was like, How have we got to this bit where we're doing this openly? It's not denied. And no one's turned around and said, you absolute idiot, you cannot mess with the weather. That's just insane. Well, it turns out we sort of slightly are getting to that bit, because one of the headlines was, and you'll love this, I mean, this is just beautiful. Dimming the sun could disrupt the weather, said Sarah Napton, science editor. I mean, tell me that's a joke. It's taken a science editor to go, it could disrupt the weather. You don't say, Sherlock. Well, whatever will we do? Of course, dimming the sun is, for a start, that's what it's supposed to do, disrupt the weather. But it astounds me that we think that we are better than Mother Nature. I mean, she would not even on us if we were on fire. Well, she would. She'd unleash all manner of floods, and rightly so, Mother Nature. But please don't. Honestly, I'd really like a winter this year where we're dry. So that's another one. Then on my next headline, which once I'd got over, I did see something funny. Somebody put a sign that said it took me a long time to realise that this is a shower and not a Dalek. It's 3 signs of public toilets to say it's got a shower, and it does look like a Dalek. I'll put it in the thumbnail. Here we go. Keir Starmer has been reported to the ICC for crimes against humanity. The report comes from Indigenous Chagos Islanders over the Chagos Islands surrender deal. Who else should Keir be reported to or for? Well, I mean, shock me. Just shock me. And the Chagos deal is a bit like Ed Miliband's net zero. We didn't support it. We didn't want it. We don't like it. It's costing money that we don't have. It's ending, £47 billion that's going to cost. But we still can't fill our own £40 billion black hole that was apparently the Tories' fault. But we can spend it on surrendering the Chagos Islands. And net zero, I mean, that's like double that, isn't it? And it's like, where do these politicians get off spending our money and relinquishing our assets and effectively running our country into the ground when the smallest, I mean, the amount of voters, somebody put something on Twitter earlier about this, Labour won with a smaller amount of voters than Jeremy Corbyn got. You do the math. Well, they can't do the math, can they? That's ridiculous. And then my last headline, which made me laugh quite a lot. Labour leadership contenders are naming Reform and the Greens, but not the Tories. I mean, of course. What were you expecting them to do? I mean, it's just so petty, isn't it? If we don't say their name, they're not real. If we don't mention them, then they don't count. I mean, it's childish to the point of why are we even reporting on that crap? Nobody cares. Labour's lost the room. Nobody is listening to them. Their leadership bid is effectively who's going to be the next leader because Starmer's on his way out, which we're all hooray, hurrah, as long as it comes with a general election. I'm cutting an onion now. I may cry that, and I'm talking about Labour. But, you know, it just, by not mentioning the Tories and only mentioning Reform, and they're scared of Reform. I mean, they're literally panicking about Nigel Farage and about what he's going to do. I've never seen such a big panic, ultimately, about one man. But there you go. So that's my roundup of today. Sorry it's a bit late. Been out doing agricultural things and doing agricultural things in the morning. I feel like I ought to share my schedule with you. I feel like I ought to let you know, just so that you're not expecting me. I will be late tomorrow. I've got the farrier, not me, obviously, although if you saw the state of my feet, you probably would think it was me. So I'll see you later on tomorrow with another little roundup. Shepherd's pie.